The robber barons. The guys who basically played Monopoly in real life, except instead of tiny metal tokens, they had entire industries. These 19th century business tycoons got filthy rich by building America's economy and by crushing competition, underpaying workers, and bending the law just a little. Okay, so they bent it a lot. So were they genius entrepreneurs or just glorified villains with fancier hats? Let's break it down. The Gilded Age between 1870 and 1900 was a time of massive economic growth, if you were already rich. For everyone else, not so much. While the average worker was sweating through 12-hour shifts for pennies, a handful of guys were out here hoarding enough wealth to buy entire states. So let's meet the big four. Cornelius Vanderbilt, railroad king known for his business skills and his complete lack of chill when crushing his rivals. John D. Rockefeller, basically the Thanos of oil. He controlled 90% of the US oil supply, and if you tried to compete with him, good luck. Andrew Carnegie, the steel tycoon who mastered efficiency. And by efficiency, I mean paying workers as little as possible. And then there's J.P. Morgan, familiar name. The banking overlord who was so powerful, he once bailed out the entire US government, because apparently that was just something you could do. These guys were called robber barons because people felt they got rich by exploiting workers and rigging the system. But don't worry, they all totally justified it by saying things like survival of the fittest and God wants me to have all this money. Meanwhile, their workers were basically playing hard mode in real life. Dangerous conditions, long hours, zero benefits. Oh, and if you complained, well, that was cute. Here's a militia to break up your strike. But here's where things get a little complicated with these guys. Later in life, these guys went on a major philanthropy spree. Carnegie built thousands of libraries, Rockefeller funded universities and medical research, and Morgan bought priceless art. And, he kept most of it, but still. So now historians debate, were they evil geniuses or just misunderstood billionaires? On the one hand, they basically ran the country like a personal business venture. On the other, they did build the railroads, steel industry, and the banking system that shaped modern America. So, thanks, I guess. But before you judge too hard, let's be real. Are today's billionaires really that different, or are we just in a Gilded Age 2.0? It's something to think about. But what do you think? Were the robber barons evil masterminds or just playing the American dream on cheat mode? Let's talk in the comments, and if you love history with a little extra something something, hit that like button and subscribe. See you next time.